Everyone, and welcome to another week. So today I'm talking a little bit about it's a thing I often refer to, and I do myself quite often, and that's called field, field the field, the field. That's it. I've got it right this time. So, have you ever been in a situation where you had to get out of bed and you kind of feel demotivated and you maybe roll over and have another 30 minutes sleep, and then all of a sudden you have a small voice in your head that says, "Oh, come on, get up, get up, you've got work to do." So you do finally drag yourself out of bed, and you do your normal routine, or having a shower, your dental hygiene, and having your breakfast, and everything that you need to do first to prepare you for the day. Then you jump in front of your computer, and instead of doing the tasks that you normally do, you get distracted by doing other things that seem to be easy and more engaging for you. So then what happens then? We say really busy, being distracted, but I want to talk to you a little bit today about feeling the field. So I was watching this movie called The Legend of Bag Events. Now, the legend of Bag Events, it was set in the scene of after the Depression. And what was happening was the town needed to inject some sort of money into the economy. So they had a town meeting, and they decided to hold a golf tournament. And what they would do is they would, reach out to the top 5 golfers in the world and get them to come to their local community on their golfing par and do a 5 day a 5 day tournament. And then what would happen here is it would create a cash injection because people would come and watch the tournament. So they sat down in the plan meeting and they're going, okay, we want a local representative as well. Who can we ask? Who is some people and our local people who had a high level of golf that we could invite to the tournament to represent us, our community. Then a young boy jumps up and yells out, "Jordan, Jordan, Jordan." Ask Jordan. I've seen him play golf and he's amazing. He's fantastic. I love Jordan. Can we go and ask Jordan? Then all of a sudden there's a quietness. There's a quietness in the room and no one says anything. You see, Jordan had changed. Jordan, before he went to the war, he was a top champion golfer for the community. But when he returned from the war, things were different. You see, Jordan had, obviously returning from the war, the traumatic experience that he had experienced during the war had changed his life. And he had taken up drinking, taking drugs and gambling. And he isolated himself from everyone within the community. And the only time that he would be with people is when he was doing his gambling. But at night time, he would wake up in cold sweats, screaming as he woke up, getting flashbacks from what he experienced within the war. The town people decided that the young boy said, "Yes, that's a great idea. Why don't you go and see if Jordan will actually partake in the game? Rush out there and go tell Jordan we want to see him to see if he will represent us with his golf tournament." So the boy rushes out. The boy rushes over to where Jordan's house is and he slams on the door, knocks on the door. And of course he's so excited. He goes, "We want you to be in the tournament. We want you to be in the tournament." And then Jordan just says, "No, I don't want to be in the tournament. I'm not interested in golf anymore. I can't do it." But eventually they were able to change Jordan's mind, and Jordan stepped up to the plate and he decided to commit and represent the town within the community. So the very first time he picked up the golf club in probably 4 or 5 years, he picked up the club and his hands were shaking. His hands were shaking, and as he looked over towards the bushes and the trees, he got some flashbacks immediately, and he slumped down onto his knees with his hands in his head as he started to experience the horrific emotions that he did during the war. Then all of a sudden, this person appeared out of the darkness, and this person came towards him, and his name was Bag Events. So vague events happen to be that magical person who turns up, that teacher who turns up when the student is ready. And of course, vague events turned up to him, and he volunteered to be his caddy for him during the tournament. And of course, bag events had what played a big part in preparing Jordan to get ready for his tournament. And he would do that often by whispering words of encouragement into his ears and helping him to step up and start to reclaim himself as well. So the tournament starts, and it's a 5-day event. And of course, Jordan going through all these different emotions. He's going through excitement, he's going through despair, he's going through frustration. And on the 5th day, he knew he had to perform. He knew he had to perform. So he was getting really frustrated because every time he hit the ball would go into the trees, it would go into the lake, it would go into the sand dunes, it would go everywhere except where it was supposed to go, which was the hole. So Vagabonds jumps in, and Vagabonds just grabs his hand before he does the swing, and he says, watch. He says, watch. Feel the field. Then he says, watch Mike. Because you see, Mike was another champion. He was always relaxed, really consistent in his game, and completely, centered whenever he played his game. So he said, watch what he does. So as Mike steps up to the par, Mike's composure changed. His shoulders dropped down, relaxed. His eyes were softened. His gaze was forward towards the hole, and his breathing slowed down. And then the camera would zoom in the hole coming towards him, as if he had already hit the shot already, and the ball had entered the hole. And then it would zoom out, and then, of course, Mike took the shot, and the ball goes straight towards the bar where it was supposed to go. The crowd applauds him, and Mike just relaxes, acknowledges the crowds, and walks off in a confident pace. You see, you have to feel the field. It's important to see yourself achieving whatever you want to achieve first. So, feel the field, see your vision, align yourself with your vision, and create success. See yourself making it happen already, which will change the way that you approach your day. It will change your state. Keep tuned for the next few videos, and I'll give you some practical tips as well of once you understand that vision and you've associated yourself with that vision, then we need to put some structure in place to help you to stay focused with your goals as well. By the way, I've got a free confidence quiz for you to take as well. So I'm going to put the link in the first comment with it down below the video here. Take the confidence quiz. Once you take that quiz, you will get not only the results from the quiz back from me, you'll get some great tips, and you also get my video series about the 6 fundamentals for increasing self-esteem as well. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Comment down below your thoughts about it. Grab hold of the free confidence quiz PDF, and I look forward to speaking to you again in the next session. Have a fantastic week, and go get them. Feel the